Oli, 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 oli. Ahí está. Oli, nenes, ¿cómo estamos? Vamos a ver el BLIZZCON. Que supuestamente ya había ido a comenzar, pero no sé por qué no comienza. Está justo, mira, 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 justo. ¿Cómo estás, amigo Dark Phoenix? ¿Hay máxima calidad? Vamos a ver. No, estoy de vacas. Bueno, ya hoy día es mi último día de vacas. Hoy día es mi último día de vacas. Overwatch. No hay subtítulos, ¿no? Vamos a ver qué trae la BlizzCon 2023. BlizzCon después de 2 años, 3 años, creo. Sí, allá nos quedamos de amanecer. Aunque hoy día es mi último día, ya el lunes comienzo otra vez. Game on, vamos. ¡Qué nervios! Ojalá que traigan algo chévere.
This is BlizzCon 2023.
Vamos, vamos.
Please welcome the president of Blizzard Entertainment, Mike Ibarra.
El presidente de Blizzard.
Let's go! How's everybody doing? Oh man, you know, this is the best gaming community in the world, hands down. Hands down. Thank you, wow. Hello, BlizzCon.
Dice, hola BlizzCon, no lo va a poder traducir todo, pero escucha. Es que no hay
To be back in person, finally.
No hay cómo se
All
llama.
of us. I love you too. All of us at Blizzard have missed this so much. It's 4 years. It's been 4 years. You know what I say to that? That's too damn long.
Vamos a ver si se puede ver
Where's
esto.
our heroes of Overwatch at?
¿Está con subtítulos?
Adventurers of Sanctuary? Defenders of Azeroth?
No, no hay en
gamers
español.
everywhere.
En el Latam
Welcome.
tampoco hay en español, así que GG. No tiene subtítulos, no. Es justo estaba buscando, es que hay en Latam, no hay.
Sharing what we're working on all the time. But to share it in person with all of you.
Sí estuve buscando, pero no hay. ¿He vuelto a ver?
It
A veces
cannot
que
be
hay.
matched.
Ahora vamos a escuchar mientras.
Meeting you all face to face inspires us. And we put this energy and enthusiasm back into everything we do. Thank you all for being here.
No tiene comparación. Encontrarnos a
In
todos
fact,
ustedes
we have
persona a
tens of
persona nos
thousands of you here in Anaheim,
Ah,
California
pero hay alguien que
today.
está traduciendo, creo.
And we hope
Espérate.
you
Gracias
enjoy
a
the
todos
immersive
por estar aquí.
experience we've
Ah,
created
sí.
here at the show.
Espérate.
We also have millions of people watching right now on stream. BlizzCon, please help me welcome everyone watching from around the world.
Sí, hay un traductor en esto, pero espérate.
Whether you're a
Ayúdenme
hardcore
a
or
dar la
casual gamer,
bienvenida a
or if
todos
it's
los
been
que
a
nos
while
están
since you
viendo
picked up one of the
alrededor del
games,
mundo.
We're here to show you the Blizzard we are today, from around and the Blizzard we are
A ver, espérate.
becoming. But BlizzCon isn't just about the latest updates from Blizzard. It's all about you. Players are at the forefront of everything we do, and we're devoted to supporting these incredible communities, communities you can be proud of to be part of. All of us, gamers, developers, and fans, we all are united in our shared love for gaming. The person sitting next to you or watching online and chat with you could be your next guildmate,
Okay, I will shut
or
up.
lifelong friend. We all have this in common. I've always felt Blizzard brings players together a little differently. Our players have made connections that span continents, languages, and generations. We all have that one story, that incredible play of the game, that clutch card draw, or that raid encounter that your guild barely survived.
Hey, ZZ.
I know. I've been there too. I know many of us have friends we've met in one of our games. A friend who began just as someone we hung out with in game, but who was there for us to celebrate our real life wins or to support us during a difficult time. That's certainly been true for me. Thanks to my experience playing Blizzard games over the last 25 years, I've met most of my best friends from all over. And I'm so grateful that some of them are here today. Gus, Pika, Nick, Scoodles, and of course Billy and Kaylee, who put up with my raid wipes all too often. I always know that
Hay un
no matter what
montón.
is going on in real
Hay
life,
streamers de
they will
Twitch
be there.
que están ahí allá.
No matter what game we're playing, these friends are a constant I can always rely on. And I know many of you share that feeling. BlizzCon truly is about all of us, as players, as equals, as friends. As we bring these amazing experiences to more places, build technology that allows more gamers to experience our worlds, and create characters and stories more players can relate to, the Blizzard community grows. And more importantly, our friendships grow. All of us are so grateful to be part of this community. And in everything we do, we are in service to you. We know we don't do everything perfectly, but thanks to your feedback, we never stop striving to do it right. We are here to foster joy and belonging for everyone. We're proud of the worlds we build,
Hablando de
but your experiences
todas las
within those
experiencias,
worlds
de todo lo que
bring
se han
them to life,
conocido,
and your connections with each other are what
de la
most
conexión entre los
inspires us
jugadores
the
que
most.
hay
Now,
y todo eso.
many of you may have heard the recent news
Como que está dando la
about
introducción.
Blizzard joining the Xbox gaming family.
Ahora Blizzard ha sido comprado por Xbox y justo lo que está hablando. Que Microsoft ha comprado.
Both Blizzard and Xbox believe that gaming is a unifier, that we should all be able to play anywhere and any way we want to play. That when the creativity of some of the best developers, artists, and storytellers in the world is fearlessly unleashed, everyone wins. With that in mind, someone is here backstage who'd like to say hello.
Ah, el dueño de Microsoft, seguro. Bueno, el dueño de Xbox.
Over the years, he and I played a bunch of games together. Please join me in welcoming my friend, our friend, the CEO of Microsoft Gaming, Phil Spencer.
El Phil Spencer, el dueño del Xbox, de Xbox. El CEO.
Thank you, Mike. And hello, everybody, BlizzCon. This is my first BlizzCon ever. And it's great to feel the energy in the room. You are the reason we make games. Your love for these games truly is inspiring. I recently have spent so much time playing Diablo 4 with my friends. Season 2 is awesome, and I can tell you that I can't wait for you to see what the team has planned for that game. It's going to be awesome. Blizzard occupies a special place in the gaming industry, for me as well. Throughout Blizzard's history, they've pioneered and refined so much across the gaming industry, and many of you here today have been a part of that journey. Think of Diablo. It propelled the action RPG genre forward. StarCraft.
StarCraft, creo que sí.
Spawned the foundation of what esports would eventually become. And with StarCraft 2, it was a major catalyst for the evolution of games as live entertainment. World of Warcraft changed not only how people developed and supported games, but really it introduced a much wider audience to the concept of online communities. And Overwatch not only reimagined gameplay, but also the representation possible in class-based shooters. Blizzard's influence is everywhere, and because of its enduring legacy and phenomenal revolutionary development, with a care and a craft that is incredibly rare in this industry. Our commitment at Xbox is to bring more great games to more players in more places. And now that Blizzard is part of Xbox, we will nurture the essence of what has made Blizzard unique. We're going to empower our new colleagues in a culture of trust, inclusion, and collaboration to continue what they do best, redefining existing genres, creating new, never-before-seen experiences, and uniting players globally in new ways, in Azeroth, in Sanctuary, in near-future Earth, and beyond. It has been a privilege to welcome the teams at Blizzard to Xbox, and I'm honored to be able to be here to help welcome all of you to BlizzCon 2023. Having seen what's in store for players, I can say the future of Blizzard is brighter than ever. And you all have so much to look forward to in this show. So I'll get out of here, let you see the show. Thanks everyone.
Ya van a comenzar con el show. Le he dicho bienvenidos al esto y vamos a como que rescatar los juegos de Blizzard para que sean más chuchones como antes.
How about that? You know, part of what makes this such an exciting time for Blizzard is that we've never been more empowered, free, and dedicated to holding true to what makes Blizzard unique than we are today. We are accountable for creating this next chapter of Blizzard with all of you. We take this responsibility very seriously as we learn, grow, and get better every day. This is the start of a new era. So much more is possible, and you'll see some of that over the next couple days. Coming up, you'll hear from some new friends and some old friends who are returning to the BlizzCon stage to show more about the games and the worlds we all love. Before I go,
Esos gritos.
I want to take a moment to thank our Blizzard team. You
Está emocionado, está emocionado.
You are some of the most talented individuals on the planet. And collectively, we are capable of building the most legendary universes in gaming. Our future, our creative freedom, our path forward is truly our own. And I know we all stand together with a singular goal: to exceed player expectations and foster and support each other. Thank you for everything you do. BlizzCon, many of the Blizzard team are here today in Anaheim, working hard to ensure you enjoy your time here. We all love talking to players, so please don't be shy. Come up and chat with us. Finally, on behalf of everyone at Blizzard, we want to say thank you.
Bienvenidos, perros.
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart to our players, past, present, and future. Thank you for your passion and your honesty. And most importantly, thank you for being part of our communities. This is what BlizzCon is all about.
Ya, el juego.
Everything we do is for all of you, and it's an honor to be a part of these worlds with you. Now, welcome to BlizzCon.
No, ellos no van, creo. Ellos creo, de repente puede ir a un stand, pero no creo que vaya uno muy grande a la Comic Con. Es Overwatch.
You wanted to see if there was more out there. Well, see for yourself.
I'm gonna kick every one of you in the face.
Bob, do something! I'll see you at the finish line.
Did you really think this would be a fair fight?
Oh my god. That was disgusting.
Juego tan bueno que le di duro a este juego, pero poco a poco lo fueron matando.
I'm in my widow era now. Wow. And you out there, the fans, it's been a joy to share this experience with all of you. Thank you so much.
Come on. It's time I showed you something.
Overwatch. Primero hablar de Overwatch.
Please welcome Overwatch Game Director, Aaron Keller.
¿Qué quiero hablar primero? Wow.
Hello, BlizzCon! Ever since we first revealed Overwatch in 2014, you have grown this universe into something truly unique and beautiful.
Overwatch.
Every single day, we see millions of players jumping into matches, forging new friendships, and showing off their skills.
Odiando a los demás.
We launched Overwatch 2 last October, and it has been such an incredible year. Since then, you've been crushed by Diva's mech over 26 million times, had more than 79 million lives saved by Baptiste, and played 65 years worth of prop hunt. I love prop hunt. The development of Overwatch is first and foremost focused on you, our players. We want our game to represent this global community, from the release of our Samoa map to our celebration
¿verdad?
of
Esta es nueva, esta es peruana.
to our first tie-in Peruvian heroes, Lifeweaver and Dalari. We also want Overwatch to recognize those focused on achievement and prowess, and released our new progression system and the first set of hero mastery courses this year. And for those that just want something a little different, we've run April Fools and released a dating sim, an actual dating sim, Loverwatch. Listening to your feedback is important to us, and it's driven the team to look at changes to some of the core systems of the game. We've been hard at work on an overhaul of our competitive system, and we'll get into that a bit today and a bunch more over the course of BlizzCon. And there is so much more to come.
Que digan lo de
We'd like to give
PvE.
you all a glimpse at as much as we're able to show you coming next year. And boy, do we have some fun things to talk about. So let's get into it.
A ver. ¿Qué hay de nuevo en Overwatch?
To share our first big announcement, I am honored to introduce the art director of Overwatch, Dion Rogers.
La flaca. Ah, no, hombre.
Sorry, I'm a bit excited. The energy is awesome in here. You know, Aaron and I have been working on this universe since before Overwatch had a name. Working together with an incredible team back at Blizzard. Many are with us today at BlizzCon. Creating such an incredible game with so many amazing people and seeing what it means to you all, it's meant everything to us.
Y malditos, después de que han
And
matado
out
el
of all
juego.
the things we work on, one of our favorites is to create new heroes. You know, Overwatch is full of big personalities, and it takes a special individual to really stand out. And the team has been working hard to make sure no one could predict who this next hero is. We haven't leaked any articles. We haven't leaked a spray or two. And we've left 0 hints, especially not in our recent
Acá es un nuevo.
Now, who's ready to meet the newest hero?
Ah, nuevo héroe, ¿ves? Uy, con cinemática y todo. Chuta.
Sorry to keep you all waiting.
Otro con metralleta, ¿ah?
Let's have some
Qué chucha Moana.
Yep, that's my name, all
Mauga.
right. This right here is Gunny, and she can light up the whole dance floor. And this one's Cha-Cha.
Cha-Cha.
Sensitive little fella, a real hothead. And when I fire them both, it's double trouble. Actual
Qué estanque esta huevada.
footage.
Overwatch.
Going so soon, I'm gonna miss ya. Don't tell me that's it.
Cardiac Overdrive.
I'll bang.
¿Pero qué? ¿Estanque o daño?
Got your back. For now. Here I come. Say quick, we got it where we
Ah, mira, los atrapas en el cage. Oye, qué mariconada. Es ulti.
Unbelievable.
So was I worth the wait?
¿Cómo se llama? Samboa.
We're gonna have a hell of a time.
That's awesome. I love that trailer. We had a lot of fun working on it. It's amazing to finally announce Mauga.
Mauga.
He was first introduced, you guys know, 4 years ago in a short story, and he's been the subject of a lot of fun theories. Ever since that first introduction, fans have been asking when he may become a playable hero.
Se ve un poco lo que es el órgano reproductor femenino. No. Mauga. Y claro, es pues hawaiano, samoano.
It means mountain in Samoan.
Significa montaña en samoano.
Big, loud brute. However, this
Mauga.
is just a facade.
Entonces significa que
He's a
estanque.
cunning tactician, always one step ahead of his enemies. One of the core goals whenever we make an Overwatch character is that people see themselves in our heroes. We're always striving for greater
Sí,
authenticity
sí, es.
and
Su
representation.
nombre
with
significa
each hero.
montaña en samoano.
And with Mauga, we got a lot of help, actually. Even his tattoo was created by an amazing Samoan tattoo artist named C.E. Lufau. Mauga is super fun.
O sea que los tatuajes los ha diseñado un tatuador famoso ahí en Samoa.
It was awesome.
Samoano.
Mauga's super fun to play. He's easy to learn, hard to master, with what I like to call a brutal but cunning play style. We hope you love him as much as we do. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Join us later today for a Mauga deep dive panel. taking place here at the
Hubiera sido
Reaccionando
chévere que le saquen una
and
cinemática, no solo
we'll talk with the
el...
team that helped create Malga, and also how to best utilize his amazing abilities when he joins Overwatch in Season 8. Finally, we know Malga's going to be pretty awesome when he joins competitive play. But before then, some of the best players in the world are competing in this weekend's Overwatch World Cup.
Va a haber un...
Let's check it out.
Ah, mira, va a haber un torneo de Overwatch el fin de semana.
Legacy. A legacy is forever.
Hace años que no veo un torneo de Overwatch. Antes me gustaba mucho el... Es el de Moana, literal. Antes me gustaba ver el torneo de Overwatch, pero desde que lo mataron el juego, ya no veo nada de Overwatch. Es más, yo me compré mi camiseta, mi polera de Overwatch y todo. Porque yo jugaba mucho Overwatch, me acuerdo. Era bacán, pero... Y de ahí salió el Fortnite, me acuerdo. De ahí salió el Fortnite y el Fortnite jugué full Fortnite y ahí volví a jugar Overwatch. Y ya de ahí quedó.
Each team can see their name on the championship trophy. The community has rallied behind them, and the wait is finally over. I've missed you dearly. The Overwatch World Cup Finals start now.
Ah, las finales de la Copa de Overwatch son este fin de semana. Oh.
Please welcome Overwatch Esports host, Zoe Schwind.
Ah, va a ser ahorita.
Wow, fantastic to see all those memories on the big screen. And we're here to make some more. What's up, BlizzCon? It's so great to be back here after 4 years with the Overwatch World Cup. This event has always been such a special event because it truly serves as a worldwide tribute to the beautiful and diverse Overwatch community. This weekend, we get to celebrate teams and players from around the
Son chéveres los
world,
torneos.
each with their unique takes on the playstyles, their different personalities. We're going to see different metas emerge even. It's just very exciting to see familiar faces, big household names in the competitive Overwatch scene.
Mira, hay equipo mexicano, mira, hay equipo mexicano, español, coreano, tailandés.
And the likes. But each year, we also get to witness
No sabía que había equipo español y mexicano. Pensé que solo los equipos eran gringos.
It's a special event for a special community, and I'm very honored and truly happy to be part of it all. Now I know that all of you here in Anaheim and everyone watching
Bueno, y
at home
coreano sí
is
también se
joining
veía.
us from all over the world. As you can see, so are our players. Among them, a former 3-time World Cup champions, Team South Korea, and the only
Para variar, los coreanos,
that managed
3 veces
thus far
campeones.
to stop their reign, and that is the United States of America. That's right. I tell you, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. If you watch the group stages and if you watch the first game today, tough competition ahead for Team USA. And if you want to find out if one of our former champions will remain victorious or if one of the other 6 teams will seize their inaugural
México,
season
Japón.
title, make sure to join
Este no sé cuál
us. Not
será.
only will you be treated to
Estados
fantastic
Unidos,
games,
Tailandia,
of course,
España,
no,
Corea, que
you
son los
will also earn
campeones.
special
Y este no
drops
sé qué,
all
Hong
weekend
Kong,
long
debe ser
to play Overwatch
chino.
Twitch channel. Now we have a lot of amazing Overwatch 2 action on the horizon and so much to play for our teams. We got over $500,000 on the line
$50,000 para el ganador.
raised directly by all of you, our passionate and amazing fans.
500,000.
Give it up for yourself. Now, of course, the winning team will walk away with a big bag, but this year,
Es chévere el Overwatch, pero lo han matado. ¿Pues qué podemos hacer si lo han matado? Es un juego que lo mataron. Era bueno, a mí me gustaba, pero lo mataron y ya. Y ya fue, pues. Aunque la gente se lo sigue jugando, pero no sé, a mí ya no me gusta mucho. En algún momento lo volveré a probar cuando saquen el PvE, porque supuestamente anunciaron PvE pues este año. Supuestamente iba a haber PvE antes, o sea, con el lanzamiento del Overwatch 2, pero de ahí dijeron que no y la cagaron.
Thank you, Zoe. Mauga is awesome.
Esa palabra yo la juego.
Weekend will be so much fun. But Overwatch has another thing happening here at BlizzCon.
¿Qué va a hacer?
Earlier this week, we launched a new limited time game mode. And special
Mira, igual que en el LoL,
exciting
han sacado
collaboration with
su...
Seraphim, one of the biggest K-pop groups.
Igualito que con el LoL, mira, el LoL ha hecho... Lo que hizo el LoL están haciendo
Everyone
acá.
can jump in game right now to take part, as well as check out their brand new music video for Perfect.
Con las K-popers.
And in honor of this collaboration,
Esas no las
the
conozco.
Seraphim will take the stage and perform in the arena tomorrow after the community.
Ah, ya, por favor, que no hagan ahora, porque si no el copyright. Yo pensé que se iban a poner a cantar ahora.
Working on partnerships like this, or what we did with One Punch Man earlier this year, are
Ese sí me hubiera gustado tener
incredibly
ese
fun.
skin de
Yes.
One Punch Man.
They provide us, both the dev team and you, the players, a chance to experience some of our favorite universes and artists through
¿En
the
qué te vas
unique
para decir que
style
mataron el
of
juego?
Overwatch.
El Overwatch
And next year
1
we have
duró
even
demasiado
more of
tiempo.
these for you all to
El
check
Overwatch lo
out.
han lanzado en el 2016.
Sadly, we can't reveal what those are all
En el
just
2023 recién han
But
lanzado una
maybe
expansión.
there are some other things
La
coming in
cual,
2024 that we could give you.
supuestamente iba a haber modo historia y no lo lanzaron. Y Overwatch 2 es prácticamente lo mismo que el Overwatch 1 con nuevos mapas. Es exactamente lo mismo. Lo único que ha cambiado es que el juego es gratis ahora, pero hay pase de batalla, microtransacciones y demás. Pero sigue siendo lo mismo, ¿me entiendes? No hay cambio, no hay cambio. El Overwatch, ¿cuánto tiempo lleva? 7 años, digo, y no tiene ningún cambio. Sigue siendo el mismo juego de hace 7 años. Y ciertos juegos necesitan un poco de cambio para mejorar, porque si no lo mejoras, no lo cambias, el juego se muere. O sea, algo nuevo, algo que le dé vida al juego, y no lo hay. Bueno, ahora lo han revivido un poco, como los nuevos mapas y los nuevos modos, pero después de 7 años... 7 años ha sido lo mismo y la gente se ha aburrido. No ha habido cambios, no ha habido modo historia, no ha habido nuevas cinemáticas. Entonces, lo mataron. Lo mataron porque no cambiaron nada. O sea, era el mismo juego todo el rato. ¿Y qué haces jugando un juego más un juego? Es como el LoL. O sea, el LoL es el mismo juego todo el tiempo, pero lo van cambiando, le van cambiando las mecánicas, lo van haciendo más dinámico, le cambian los gráficos. Pero el Overwatch ha sido lo mismo por 7 años. Lo mismo. Entonces, a ti te aburre jugar lo mismo por 7 años.
Additionally, we are working on overhauls to some of our most important in-game systems.
Y para colmo, con el Overwatch 2 que venía el modo PvE, que todo el mundo quería, el modo historia, no lo lanzaron. Y la cagaron. Por eso, ojalá que saquen el modo PvE. Ojalá en algún momento.
Next year, you'll experience Eldritch Horror, Egyptian mythology, witches.
Sí, exactamente. Durante 7 años ha sido el mismo evento de Halloween, el mismo evento de Uprising, el mismo evento de Navidad. Y es como que era aburrido. Y como dices, es un juego que pagabas, o sea, para tenerlo. Al inicio fue genial, es más, fue el juego del año en el 2016. Juego del año 2016, muy buen juego 2017, 2018 la gente ya se cansó, las colas eran larguísimas, no hacían nada por arreglarlo, no cambiaban el sistema de colas, la gente se aburrió y lo dejó de jugar. Como digo, lo han revivido un poco con el Overwatch 2 porque ahorita tiene más comunidad que hace 2 años, pero si no vas en algo, el juego se va a volver a morir, porque sigue siendo lo mismo.
A closer look at Space Ranger, even early gameplay footage of Venture, and so much more. And lastly, for the first time ever during a BlizzCon, not only is
algo que era bueno, por ejemplo, que hacían, que era lo poco rescatable, eran las cinemáticas, que eran geniales. Pero dejaron de sacar incluso cinemáticas. Y ya la gente, yo en lo particular, que a mí me encantaba, lo dejé de jugar. Yo lo dejé de jugar en el 2018. más o menos. Lo juego casi 3 años y ya de ahí lo dejé de jugar.
Thank you all. We'll see you in game.
Nada nuevo, ¿eh? Excepto por el brother. Excepto por el nuevo. Nada nuevo. Hubiera sido bueno que anuncien el modo PvE, la verdad. Pero no, siguen sin anunciarlo. Y lo mismo están haciendo con el Diablo 4. Es la misma huevada. Es aburrido. Ojalá que lo arreglen con la temporada número 2. Yo estaba hypeadazo con el Diablo 4 al inicio, pero de ahí es como que...
Oh my god, that's so pretty.
Go!
Run! We really are doubling down on this idea that you can look the way you want, you can play the way you want, you can really make your own fantasy in this game.
She looks like me.
LOL. Me parece a mí, dice la placa.
The way he comes in is crazy. Oh my god, the butcher.
Puto Butcher a mí me mató. Ah, leviado tranquilo, vino el Butcher, me vistió y me mató al hijo de puta. Toma.
I'm gonna find some demons and I'm gonna shove my green foot right up there.
Yeah, let's go! Level 100! There are literally like goosebumps.
Go down a bit more, go down a bit more, go down a bit more. You got her! Yes! Let's go!
Pero el que quiero jugar es el druida, me parece muy bacán para jugarlo el druida. El nuevo druida me parece muy bacán. La mecánica que tiene está chévere.
Blessed Mother.
Pero el modo historia está chévere, ¿eh? El modo historia sí vale la pena. Si lo quieren jugar, está bien bacán. Lo recomiendo. Pero el after game, ojalá que lo arreglen. La gente no aplaude mucho porque... La gente no aplaude mucho porque son sentimientos encontrados con este juego también.
I'm so happy that people at home are here as well. You know, watching that was such a great reminder of what a fantastic community we have and what an exciting year it's been. Now, you might have missed it, but in there was a clip of a blind gamer, Tylenif, defeating our hardest boss, Uber Lilith. Now, we strive to make Diablo as approachable and as accessible as possible, and watching clips like that make me and the team extremely proud. And of course, I love the tattoos. You know, I still can't believe
el juego está bien hecho, está muy bien hecho, solo que les falta algo.
Tattoos at our Hell's Inc. events, including me. And so, you know, Necro main for life.
Su tatuaje de Necromancer.
So, you know, we talk a lot about the last BlizzCon 4 years ago, and back then, you know, the Diablo community was hungry. Hungry for even more experiences
Hace 4 años ha sido la última BlizzCon.
Caught between the high heavens and the burning hells, a little place we call Sanctuary.
Sanctuary.
And in that time, I've been very fortunate to work with some of the best developers in the industry. People who love Diablo as much as the rest of us. And it was their passion and
¿Jugaste el Diablo? Claro. Lo he subido ahí al canal. Lo pasamos con el Super.
Every year for the last 3 years. Diablo 2 Resurrected brought the return of the classic that helped define the genre.
No me gustó, ¿eh? Me lo compré y lo jugamos también, no me gustó. No me gustó. De repente porque jugué druida y no me gustaba el druida en ese momento. Debí jugar con otro. Ese juego está bien. Está bien el Diablo Immortal, que es para celular. Pero es pay to win, es muy pay to win.
And then, of course, there's Diablo 4. Now,
este sí es un buen juego.
It was that kind of excitement that made it the biggest launch in Blizzard's history. And it means so much to the team to see how you've embraced it. You know, we've played over 1.5 billion hours together so far. And it's your love for the game that drives us. Thanks to you,
we've made a lot of changes over the last 5 months. In fact,
1.5
our
billones de
patch notes
horas
for Season of
jugadas.
Blood, our second season, were over 14,000 words long, because that is how much our community has influenced and will continue to influence the evolution of Sanctuary. And if you haven't yet made that leap into the darkest Diablo story ever told, now is the perfect time to pick your class, build your character, join Phil Spencer, and see what the hell it's all about. And with that, I'd like to introduce Diablo 4's 2 production directors. They help lead the teams who are building everything we do today and everything moving forward. Please welcome Tiffany Watt and Chris Wilson.
Los desarrolladores del Diablo. Mia productores.
Thanks, Rod.
Y direct.
Hey, BlizzCon. The last time I was on stage, I was helping to announce Diablo 4. To be here today with all of you is so awesome.
The launch was incredible. We're really excited to be here today to share what's coming next. But first, let's highlight some of the player feedback that's in Season of Blood today. So many of you have told us that you wanted more in-game activities.
Sí, claro.
So we've given you a couple this season, one now and another coming early next month. So live now is our new boss ladder. This is a series of additional boss fights from level 55 to 100 that will also see the return of our kind of gross but farmable and rewarding friend Duriel, who you can go after for Uber Uniques that everybody's been sieging for. And with those new bosses dropping both Uniques and Uber Uniques at a much higher rate, and even dropping some special cosmetics, you're going to want to make your way to level 100 so you can fight them all. So in the Season of Blood, we've rebalanced the endgame, letting you get to level 100 about 40% faster than in Season 1.
Ah, está bien, puta, porque sí, qué desastre.
I know I've been taking advantage of that experience boost, and I have 2 characters in Season 2 already. Of course, all that leveling is about getting that amazing loot. So we've also changed how item power works. We've raised the power cap, and it's now more closely tied to the level of monster you defeat to get it. The more challenging the fight, the better the loot. There's still lots of work to be done with reworking itemization. In fact, it's one of our highest priorities. But this, along with upgrades to some of our unique items, is a great first step. So please keep that feedback coming. Now let's talk about quality of life. Here's a few improvements that came directly from you. All of your renown rewards now carry over season to season and from the Eternal Realm. Additional character slots. We added 2 this season, so you can create even more
mira, puedes crear más
characters and try different
personajes.
builds. A targeting dummy has been added to Kiovishad as you can test those builds before you run into the butcher.
Ah, está bueno.
Searching and filtering your stash is now possible, and your stash is now available in every town in Sanctuary.
Ah, ya, pues eso está bien.
World bosses appear almost twice as often, so you can die almost twice as often. And we've also freed up some inventory space by making gems a crafting material to make even more room.
Ah, ya era hora, ya. Cuando cogías gemas en el juego, se te llenaba el inventario en 3 segundos. Ahora las han agregado en un inventario aparte, entonces ya no se te llenan las mochilas. Era un desastre al inicio, cogías 5 gemas y ya no tenías espacio para nada.
That's right, Necromancers. Once again, corpses will automatically do your bidding just by being in your presence. Then on December 5th, we'll also be adding an enchanting preview to the Occultist. So this will allow you to see which affixes are possible.
Sí, este momento están hablando de lo que ya hay en la temporada 2, de lo que han agregado justo en la temporada. No lo he jugado, por eso no sabía eso, por ejemplo, el inventario. Pero van a agregar más cosas el próximo mes. Eso es lo que van a agregar en diciembre. Eso es lo que van a agregar ahora.
It's a highly replayable pinnacle experience designed for players who have reached level 100, slain Uber Duriel, and mastered all of the other challenges that Season of Blood has to offer. Those who survive will attain a paragon glyph constructed of the Vampire Lord's very own blood. But beware, Abattoir of Zir starts difficult and only gets harder. And of course, as we near the end of Season of Blood, it'll be holiday time. not only here, but in Sanctuary as well. Our first ever holiday event, Midwinter Blight, starts on December 12th.
Evento navideño, mira. A partir del 12 de
We're
diciembre.
going to transform the Fractured Peaks into a winter terrorland.
Ah, mira qué
And
paja.
it'll bring a whole new meaning to the word sleigh ride. Yeah. And be sure to keep your eyes peeled for a mysterious red-cloaked terror.
Nothing is as terrifying as Chris's puns, but I will be sure to check out Midwinter Blight. From there, we are on to Season 3. We can't go into too much detail now, but with the endgame being so important, let's talk about leaderboards. We're creating a whole new type of weekly challenge dungeon called the Gauntlet, where the heroes of Sanctuary can compete for their class ranking against their friends, their clan, or anyone in the world. Watch out, Mike Ibarra, I am coming for you. At the end of each week, the heroes with the highest rank will be added to the Seasonal Hall of Ancients, where their name and build will live on. So, that's a quick look at where we are today. And while the live game is our #1 priority right now, we have a separate Diablo 4 team that's been working hard on our next chapter. So how about a little teaser?
Mira el nuevo capítulo. Van a meter un teaser del nuevo
Super
capítulo.
early, but as we look to expand on the story we started in Diablo 4, we're going to take you somewhere even darker, where hatred's influence continues to consume Sanctuary.
We have each played a part in what has happened here.
Ese es el, ¿cómo se llama? El Mephisto.
You abdicated your choice.
Tiene la voz del Avatar del StarCraft 2.
Child.
Así es el Mephisto.
Every step she takes, I grow stronger.
O sea, el siguiente capítulo va a ser contra Mephisto.
No salvation in the light.
Best of Hatred, ya ves. Es la expansión, el DLC. Con Mephisto. De puta madre, ¿ah? Ojalá que lo hagan bien, weón.
Vessel of Hatred is Diablo 4's first expansion.
Con Mephisto, ¿ah? De puta madre.
Its campaign will continue the dark tale that began in Diablo 4, as we learn the fate of the prime evil Mephisto
Ya ves.
and his demonic plans for Sanctuary. To do that, we'll be visiting a region new to Diablo 4 and a fan
bosque.
favorite from Diablo 2. The lush jungles known to outsiders as Torajan, but known by the locals as Nahantu.
Ah, uy, de repente va a aparecer la Amazona, entonces.
Comes new ways to play, new evils to vanquish,
Y nuevo
and,
héroe.
of course, a completely new class never seen before
Ah, una nueva
in the
clase.
Diablo universe.
Yo pensé que iba a ser la Amazona. Una nueva clase, chuchón.
Vessel of Hatred releases
El
late
próximo
next year,
año.
and we cannot wait to share more
Al
about
final,
it.
eso va a ser para Navidad del próximo año.
Now, before we leave, we want you to know that it's your
Mira, eso por ejemplo es diferente. Es un DLC que digas que te da ganas de jugar el Diablo otra vez.
Diablo 4 experience for years to come.
En cambio, el Overwatch no dijeron nada. Cualquier cosa, Overwatch.
Our team has put in a lot of hard work, and we love seeing your love for
Qué
this.
paja, lo voy a jugar.
So please
Me da
join us
ganas de jugar
tomorrow.
Diablo.
We have a special Diablo 4 campfire panel where we'll be sharing more details about the expansion, deeper dive on some of the upcoming game changes, and we'll also have a special Q&A session to close it out. So enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you, and we'll see you in Sanctuary.
¡Vamos! World of Warcraft. Lo que se viene, qué miedo. Si ya son 30 años, ni cagando. No, ¿qué hablan? Claro, con Warcraft, desde que salió el Warcraft, pues sí, ¿no? 30 años ya. Ese capítulo de South Park es lo máximo.
Welcome to the world of Warcraft.
I'm William Shatner, and I'm a
shaman. I'm Mr. T, and this is my Night Elf Mohawk.
My Knife Elf Mohawk. Yo siempre compré el juego cuando... Yo me compré el juego, el original, justo cuando salió eso.
That would be the world of Warcraft. You're a player in the NFL, but what you're most proud of is that you've rated third nationally in dungeon progression.
Es el nuevo juego de que salió hoy día para celular.
That was fire.
For the Alliance!
For the
For Azeroth!
¿Ese cómo se llama el nuevo juego? Ready to work. Es el trabajador humano cuando termine de hacer. Chucha, Warcraft, o sea, no jodas, van a anunciar Warcraft 4. What the fuck? O todo va a ser Warcraft Classic, Warcraft.
And thank you. And we are ready to work.
Ready to
Anybody here
work.
for Warcraft today? Yeah!
¿Te imaginas que anuncien Warcraft
Big
4?
shout out to the Warcraft teams. They are so happy.
Van a anunciar
to
Warcraft
be here
4.
We have so much
Al
cool
próximo
stuff to
año vas a
show you.
ver, ¿eh?
So give it up for my Warcraft teams.
Este show es...
Can you believe that almost 30 years ago, a dispute between orcs and humans led to
30
one of
años,
the
a la
longest
mierda.
running fantasy adventures in video game history? Right? Generations of players have called Azeroth home. Teenagers that first played Warcraft when it was released, I know you're out there,
Puta, yo...
are now
30 años.
parents.
Yo tenía 5 años cuando lanzaron Warcraft.
Right? Raising new heroes to take on the raids and battlegrounds of this timeless adventure. It's those shared stories of Azeroth, both in-game and out, that make up this universe. Today is a great day for Warcraft. This is the beginning of a bold new chapter that will take us through the next 3 decades and beyond.
¡Hala!
Oh, yeah. With a variety of games to entertain you, we welcome everyone to find your community.
For the Horde.
Okay, Alliance. Just practice. We're going to give you a chance to do it a little louder later. Throughout the taverns of Azeroth, tall tales of adventure are retold through the whimsical and clever card play of Hearthstone.
Guarda Hearthstone también es de Warcraft, ¿verdad?
I like to imagine humans and orcs getting together, showing off their collections, and boasting of their deeds. But in the basements of those same taverns, they're playing a new game.
El Rumble.
Warcraft Rumble.
Warcraft Rumble, el nuevo juego, sí. Justo salió hoy día, pues. Para celular también.
Me too. Which puts the battlefields and dungeons of Azeroth in the palm.
Me lo voy a bajar después para jugarlo.
And finally, World of Warcraft. WoW immerses us into Azeroth, where we are the champions, fighting alongside each other in shared adventure. Almost 20 years ago, WoW revolutionized online communities and reimagined the enduring entertainment of massively multiplayer gaming. The very first BlizzCon was introduced our first expansion. So it's only fitting that we're here today to lay the foundation for WoW's future.
Las nuevas expansiones.
Azeroth is a home we can always escape to. A home that is always waiting for us. Together, we build this universe. Our teams craft the worlds and the adventures, but it is all of you who bring it to life. You are the heartbeat of the brand new adventures
Mira, vestidos de
that are about to
burlos.
unfold. From all of us on the Warcraft teams here at Blizzard Entertainment, thank you.
Y ahora van a salir los desarrolladores de cada juego.
From Hearthstone, lead designer
Primero va a ser
Cora
Hearthstone,
Georgiou.
después el Warcraft Rumble y después el World of Warcraft. Hearthstone al inicio fue chévere, pero de ahí me confundía mucho. Demasiadas cartas.
Well, I have a pretty good view from up here. It's really nice to see you all. We are thrilled to soon be celebrating Hearthstone's 10th
Mierda,
anniversary.
10 años. ¿Tan rápido?
I know, I'm getting old. It's a decade of telling tales around
10
Azeroth
años de
with all of
Hearthstone,
you.
wow.
Whether you aspire to climb the ladder to legend, enjoy brawling with friends in the battlegrounds, or maybe you've just listened to the 10-hour version of the Saviors of Uldum theme song. Thank you all for being a part of our bustling tavern. We invite players both old and new to join us for our 10th anniversary next March.
Marzo del próximo año.
We have so much to enjoy before then, so let's talk about what's happening right now in Hearthstone and in Battlegrounds.
Hay gente que
We're
juega
setting the
Hearthstone.
stage for a standoff in Hearthstone's upcoming expansion, Showdown in the Badlands, which takes place in Azeroth's Wild West.
Ah, Badlands es el oeste, supuestamente en el juego. No sabía eso.
Two strangers will cross paths, an outlaw and a lone ranger. Though they may not know it now, together they are destined for a grand adventure.
Ah, mira, una expansión.
In the beginning, I was all alone, trying my best to do some good out there.
Este juego es de cartas.
But it didn't take long to
Es el
realize
juego de cartas
with
de
the right
del WoW.
friends, everything
Con
would
pura carta.
change.
Está para celular
Step aside.
y está para computadora. Puedes jugarlo en celular o computadora, tu tablet, donde quieras. Es de cartitas.
They knew the townsfolk were up to something sinister.
Let's move! Right behind you!
Era chévere, yo lo jugué en su momento. Pero ya sacaron tanta carta que me confunde.
We did it!
Oh, nuts. As it turned
Sí, algo
out,
así, algo así. Como Yu-Gi-Oh, como Magic. Algo
just
así.
when I needed
Let's do this.
Enfocado con los poderes del WoW. Hay la baraja de rogues,
I didn't intentionally
hay la
pursue
baraja de
leadership.
mago, la baraja de sacerdote, la baraja de warrior, de guerrero, de chamán,
Candle mudslider.
desde cartitas.
Let's show these fine folks some badlands.
Hay la baraja de Demon Hunter, de Death Knight, o sea, de todos los...
Careful, it's against me.
Ya ibas jugando tus cartas. Yo me acuerdo que fuera full baraja de chamán.
That's right. Our beloved Reno Jackson and Elise Starseeker are getting an origin tale. They'll work together to
Ah, pero es
save
cartas
the Badlands
virtuales,
from
no es
the
cartas
Blackrock
como
Town's
Yu-Gi-Oh.
nefarious
Son virtuales,
mining
todo es virtual.
operation. Singleton decks are returning with cards like Reno Lone Ranger Hearthstone's first ever neutral hero card. We'll talk more about him at the What's Next panel later today, where we'll also be revealing a motherlode of exciting new cards. You can get your hands on them and more when Showdown in the Badlands releases on November 14th.
November 14th. Ah, se lanza ahora. En 11 días.
Now, I know you may be thinking, a new expansion. That's a lot of new cards, on top of 5 sets that are already in the standard rotation.
Sí, demasiadas
And
cartas
if
para
you're
amigos.
a new player or you're coming back after a break, that can be a little overwhelming. So we have been hard at work to make it easier than ever to join us. We're excited to announce catch-up packs.
Ah, mira tú. Catch-up packs.
These are game-changing for getting your collection caught up. You see what we did there? Instead of the typical 5 cards you'd find in a regular Hearthstone card pack, you can get up to 50 cards
Hola,
from a
verga.
single catch-up pack.
En claro, en un sobrecito de cartas te vienen 5 cartas. Ahora dice que van a mandar
The cards
sobres
you
para
receive
ponerte al
will
día
all be from
con
within
50
the
cartas
last
cada
2
sobre.
years, ready to play and constructed. All of our players are going to get catch-up packs to open once you log in, and for all of you here at BlizzCon in person, or those of you at home who purchased either BlizzCon collection, we're also gifting you a few more packs.
Está simpática la flaca, si no fuera tan
For
cachetona.
anyone who's been away for a while, all of these packs can add up to hundreds of cards. We'll also be adding quite a few of them into pre-purchase bundles for Showdown in the Badlands. We hope to see all of you getting some amazing cards and filling in or beginning your Hearthstone collection on November 14th. All right. I feel like we might have some Battlegrounds fans out here. Yeah. So you might remember then that the last time we were all together at BlizzCon, we unveiled Battlegrounds.
Battlegrounds.
What started as an experiment became a huge part of the game and a fun way to play in the tavern. But playing together is what inspired the new mode we're debuting here today. Queuing up as a party for a lobby is great, but ultimately,
Ya de estar casada, ya. Aunque mira, no tiene anillo.
what if you could actually play teamed up alongside each other? Sounds fun, doesn't it? We're pleased to announce a truly cooperative way to play. Battlegrounds duos.
No tengo nada de idea de lo que está hablando. Nunca he sido fan de Hearthstone.
With a shared health pool, team combat, and sending
Ah, mira,
cards
jugando
back and
dúos.
forth between teammates. Now you can fight with your friends instead of against them. We were inspired by the
Ah, mira, puedes jugar
Battleground
con tus
community's
brothers.
creativity, finding ways to team up and help each other achieve top 4. So now we're setting an official table for you and your partner to take the crown together. For those of you here in person, grab a friend or make a new one, because you can try Battlegrounds duos here at BlizzCon right now at the Hearthstone demo area. We're planning to launch this new way to play for everyone early next year, and you can learn more later today and see the new heroes and minions that make teamwork so fun in Battlegrounds.
Ya, qué bonito. Next. La gente aplaude y hace de buena gente nomás.
Teamwork. If you're tuning in at home, please make sure to join us at the What's Next panel. And if you're here with us at BlizzCon, you can also join me and other members of the Hearthstone team in the tavern. For you worthy opponents out there, come duel a dev and challenge the Hearthstone team. Or, if you want to catch up after 4 years away, pull up a chair by the hearth. We'll see you in the tavern.
Vas a caer, ¿ah? Ahí está el nuevo juego. Este es el que salió hoy día. Onixia. La Jaina. Warcraft Rumble.
Please welcome, from Warcraft Rumble, executive producer Vic Sarath.
Bueno, ya debe haber gente que lo ha jugado, porque ha estado en alfa y en beta, creo. Que ni lo he tocado.
You gotta love Anixia. She didn't even use a deep breath there. Hello, BlizzCon! Last year, the team and I announced we were working on a brand new Warcraft game. A way to bring Warcraft with you wherever you are and wherever you go. And as you just saw, we've had a ton of fun and poured a lot of love into making this game. Warcraft Rumble is an action strategy game with a deep PvE campaign, a dynamic PvP mode, and so much more. It's a game filled with familiar faces. You'll mix and match miniature versions of characters from the Warcraft universe to make your very own army as you take on opponents all over Azeroth. So, if you've ever wanted to see Jaina command an army of Murlocs, or Grom lead a horde of
chickens.
Angry chickens, apparently. This is your opportunity. By combining leaders, troops, and spells from 5 families, Alliance, Horde, Beasts, Undead, and my personal favorite, Blackrock.
I mean, qué chévere.
You'll battle your way through maps inspired by some very familiar locations. You'll fight to control resources, capture towers, and eventually defeat the boss or player at the other end. Speaking of bosses, each one has their own unique mechanics, so you'll have to adapt your strategies to the threats you'll face as you battle through the campaign and beyond. Our goal was to give you everything you love about Warcraft, reimagined with a big dose of what our team calls joyful chaos. When we set out to make this game, we wanted to offer a variety of challenges no matter how you choose to play it, whether it's for 5 minutes at a time or hours on end. And that was something we especially focused on during the beta, to make sure you have something fun to do every time you open up the game. And for those of you that played the beta and gave us your feedback, thank you so much.
No, yo no
It's because of your
Ni idea de qué
support
trata el
and the
juego.
hard work of our team that we feel we got something really, really special on our hands. Now, let's take a look at the result.
Está para celular, ¿ah? A mí es para pelear contra bosses y cosas así. como defende torres y cosas así. Ah, mira, está chévere. Tienes que reunir tu equipo para destruir bosses y pasar niveles. Ah, mira, esta paja. Y también puedes pelear contra gente con tu baraja. Es un tipo de Clash Royale super mamado. Se ve bacán. Se ve bacán.
You know, I gotta admit, it's pretty cool watching that video and just thinking about how far we've come since last year. At this point, we just can't wait for all of you to hop in and play. And I mean, we literally can't wait. That's why we've made Warcraft Rumble available to download and play right now.
Con la emoción que lo dicen, ¿no? Right now.
This is such a huge moment for us, and we're so all excited to have you join us. And for those of
Ya
you
me
in
lo
the
bajé.
audience with me today, let's bring down the Wi-Fi together. You know I'm kidding, right? Please don't bring down the Wi-Fi. I'm in a lot of trouble once I get off of here. Whether you're a veteran of Azeroth or just have a deep love for strategy games, there's a lot to enjoy here. We've got a huge campaign with over 70 bosses. And for
Ah,
those
mira
of
qué
you
paja.
looking
Voy a
for
jugar la
a
campaña.
especially unique
Solo la
challenge,
campaña. Ya
we
después
even
lo...
have a heroic campaign with an extra layer of difficulty that we cooked up ourselves. We've got maps with verticality, capture points, resources, traps, and all kinds of other contraptions.
Ah, mira qué
Each
paja.
map was lovingly handcrafted by our team and is its own unique puzzle. But how you choose to solve that puzzle is completely up to you. And when you're in the mood for a solo dungeon, we've got you covered there as well. Dungeons in Warcraft Rumble are intense, 3-mission gauntlets through places like Normagon and the Dead Mines, where you equip
Ah,
your
mira,
armies
dungeons
with game-changing
también,
relics
¿no?
until your run is over.
Voy a jugar.
Or jump into PvP.
Está emocionado el
and
bro.
duke it out with other players on maps inspired by some of the most legendary maps and battlegrounds found in World of Warcraft. You can even join a guild and work together with your friends towards some super special shared rewards. I can only say... Nice. But that's just what we have in the game right now. We have so much more coming. For starters, we're going to be releasing a new mini with each season. And that also starts right now. Season 1 of Warcraft Rumble is live. And the latest addition to our growing roster of minis is none other than the Banshee Queen herself.
Ah, qué bacán, mira.
We're also working on even more ways for you to play with or against your friends. And that includes the biggest challenge in all of Rumble, raids.
Va a haber
Be
raids.
sure to join our Warcraft Rumblings panel later today to hear all about raids and what else we have in store for the future of this game. Now, BlizzCon, before I go, I just wanted to let you know, the team and I, many of whom are here in Anaheim with us right now, we love playing strategy games. And we set out to make a game that harkens back to our RTS roots, where Warcraft began almost 30 years ago. It is really made out of a genuine love for Warcraft by people with deep roots in the universe.
Se ve bonito el juego, ¿eh?
No matter how you like to play, there's something for everyone to love in Warcraft Rumble. Thank you so much, BlizzCon. Enjoy the chaos, and we'll see you in game.
Y ahora viene lo que yo quería escuchar.
Executive producer, World of Warcraft, Holly Longdale.
Oh, la, 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 la. Esta placa no me cae.
Wow. What's up, BlizzCon?
Ella es la de Classic, creo. Ella era la de Classic, ahora creo que es de todo Warcraft.
Fantastic. Well, can you believe we've been playing World of Warcraft for almost 20 years? You know, 2004 was a while ago, right? You know, some of us, we waited in those lines for those midnight releases and got our discs. Yeah! And we raced home to install those.
Es cierto, antes los lanzamientos los hacían a la medianoche.
Across nearly 2 decades, players all over the world have taken part in the stories of Jaina, Sylvanas, Arthas, and Thrall.
Claro que sí.
And of course, so many others. And together, we've jumped through the portal into Outland. We sailed off into Northrend, and we watched Sargeras stab the world with that sword. During that time, gaming has changed, and you have changed, and so have we, particularly in the past year. The entire team across both Modern and Classic have embraced their communities. We are truly listening to your voices and taking action. My friends,
Lo de las colas felizmente lo han
now is
arreglado.
the perfect time to prepare to close chapters, open new ones, and double down on why we all fell in love with World of Warcraft in the first place.
Anunciarán Classic Era.
With that in mind, let's get to
O sea, el
it.
Classic Plus,
As
perdón.
many of you know, WoW Classic was born out of the community's passion.
Todo lo que el mundo está esperando ahorita es lo de Classic Plus.
And of course, most of you know that still drives us today. Like just in August, inspired by our community, we released Classic Hardcore. So, in Hardcore, you only get one life. And if you die, you may laugh, you may cry, you may have to replace the keyboard, but you go again. We've loved watching you take on the challenge or die trying. And because the hardcore community has asked, the team is planning to add a new way to play hardcore early next year.
Una manera, chuta, a ver.
And last month in Wrath Classic, we released the Fall of the Lich King patch.
Que está muy bueno, por cierto.
And while there's still more to come in Wrath, earlier this year, we looked at your feedback to think about where are we gonna go next.
Cataclysm Classic.
We read through a lot, and I mean a lot of your feedback on social media forums, and we sent out surveys to our players. And here at BlizzCon, we're happy to announce Cataclysm is coming.
Era obvio, era obvio.
And it's coming with hashtag changes based on your feedback, just like you'd expect from Classic. So now, let's jump in.
Ah, la, a ver, a ver, a ver.
And get a reminder of all things Cataclysm.
Con cambios. ¿Qué cambios? Uy, mira qué bacán que se ve, loco. Esto lo ha hecho el... ¿Cómo se llama este huevón?
Sons and daughters of Gilneas, hold the barricade! Do not give them an inch!
¡Qué bacán! ¿Verdad? Los goblins de mierda que nunca me gustaron.
Neltharion, it is time to end this.
All Azeroth shall burn. Everyone succumbs in the end. Deathwing has sundered this world, so that its true lords may return.
Esa raid no me gustó para nada. La de los del viento. Ahí sí, lo que sí me gustó. Firelands. Firelands sí fue bueno. Ah, este VG era bacán. Está el Deadwind. Y ahí cae en Stormwind. ¡Blah! Ay, qué chévere cómo lo han hecho, ¿ah?
Get ready, my friends, because I love the passion, by the way. Get ready, my friends, because the road to Deathwing's destruction is coming in the first half of next year.
¡Hola! O sea, en agosto el próximo año.
All right.
Julio.
Now, over the past 4 years of Classic, we've watched you master the vanilla experience.
Julio, wow.
And we've loved it. So much, in fact, that we thought we'd add some unique flavor with a seasonal note and a dash of discovery. Season of Discovery is vanilla wow with a spicy twist. You're going to discover new secrets as you scour the world and find class-altering abilities. Have you ever wondered what it might be like to be a tanking warlock?
What?
Or take on the role of a mage healer? In Season of Discovery, you can.
Season of Discovery, what the fuck? Como lo que han hecho en Warming.
Cap of 25. And when you hit that max level, you'll be met with the brand new level 25 endgame. You'll discover a brand new 10-player Black Fathom Deeps raid with new and reimagined bosses, mechanics, and of course, rewards. Then, after a couple of months, we'll raise the level cap a bit. You'll find even more endgame content, and so it will go. If you're here at BlizzCon, you can play the Black Fathom Deeps raid in the Warcraft Hall.
What?
So, if you love Classic or just a little intrigued about what exactly a Warlock tank can do, go check it out. For all of you watching online, don't worry. You won't have to wait long to play. Because we want you to discover all of the secrets together, there will be no public testing.
Chuta.
WoW Classic Season of Discovery launches in a few short weeks on November 30th.
El 30 de noviembre, what the fuck? Lo han hecho como ese servidor privado. Hay un servidor privado.
And Cataclysm, don't miss the Classic panel this afternoon. All right, now it's time to talk to my Dragon Riders in Modern WoW.
Hay un juego, hay un servidor privado donde puedes hacer eso. Que puedes combinar tus talentos como te dé la gana y puedes ser un warrior healer.
Game updates about every 8 weeks with more content sprinkled in between. We really want Azeroth to feel alive and the home you want to come back to no matter how you play. Our next major update, Guardians of the Dream, is going live in just 5 days.
Claro, una expansión del Dragonflight.
A shout out to my elves. It is finally
La nueva,
our
perdón, el nuevo
time.
parche, el Dragonflight. El 10. No sé qué. 10.2 creo que es.
1 week later, Season 3 will start with the last raid of the expansion, Amirdrasil, the Dream's Hope. There we will have our final showdown with Farak and defend our new world tree. But fear not, that's not the end of our time in the Dragon Isles. There's a lot more to come in Dragonflight that will serve as both the epilogue of this story and the bridge.
Oye, ¿verdad? Y no han anunciado los nuevos servidores.
Like I said earlier, we are evolving. We are changing our approach to this big, beautiful game and how we look ahead to new chapters. BlizzCon, it's time for a new
La nueva
adventure.
expansión.
One that has grown from the very seeds of what captured our hearts when we first set foot.
Vas a tener que ser. Uy, mira, vas a ver, ¿ah? Va a
For
ser.
veteran players, the last 20 years have led us to this.
Uy, la raid de Scarlet Monastery. Te apuesto, te apuesto. Emerald Dream, Emerald Dream.
Who better to talk about the first step in this journey?
Chris Metzen. Papi Chris Metzen, claro que sí. Papi Chris Metzen.
Than someone who carved the path in the first place. Everyone, please welcome my friend and the executive creative
Ya
director
ves, ahí
of
está,
the
ve.
Warcraft universe, Chris Metzen.
Acá algo.
What up, BlizzCon? Holy smokes! Horde, where you at?
Vamos, vamos, Horde.
Lions!
Váyanse la mierda.
BlizzCon as one! Holy smokes, thank you. Thank you. It is,
I love you.
It has been a long, strange trip to get back to this spot. I tell you that. It has been interesting this past year being back under the hood of World of Warcraft. It has reminded me of a few things. One, I love Warcraft. Number two, you know what? I really missed this work. And number three, on the real, it feels amazing to be back and part of this Blizzard family again.
Claro que sí, perro.
As Holly said a bit ago, next year is the 20th anniversary of World of Warcraft. I can't even believe
Yo
it.
pensé que iban a anunciar
Whatever.
la
How
nueva
many of y'all
expansión.
have been playing from the beginning?
Yo casi desde el inicio. Casi, casi.
I love you, Prison. So given that, what was that? Doesn't matter. We started thinking, so what next?
La nueva expansión.
What expansion hook?
Emerald
What
Dream.
single storyline could possibly match such a historic occasion?
Scarlet Crusade.
We started thinking about, well, I did, the good old days, right? And some of those early mythic ideas that kind of established the background of Warcraft. Started thinking about even some of the newer ideas that have played out more recently, but still in a way feel a little unresolved. And in the mix of all that stuff, In the mix of all those ideas, particular things like, what the hell has Magni actually been babbling about all these years?
Ah, no, Mergan.
Was the thing that he came to warn us about in Battle for Azeroth, did it actually play out? Or is there potentially something darker still looming on the horizon? I don't know. Will there eventually be an apocalyptic confrontation between the forces of the light and the void? Talk to me, BlizzCon. I'll tell you what, for nothing, my pally Maine, I'm all in on that kind of thing if it happens. It's gonna happen. And really the big question for all the marbles.
Mira, los Soul Gods.
What have the
Y los
Titans
Titans.
actually been doing since the dawn of civilization?
World of Warcraft, Age of the Titans.
Of all of their cute little installations slammed into the side of the planet, do we know everything we need to know about their real intentions for our world? Just saying. BlizzCon, all of these hooks, and 100 more, 68, carry the 2, a bunch more, all cooking in the pot, started to reveal a storyline. Something epic. How epic? Real epic. A storyline that in almost every way feels like the culmination of the first 20 years of our storytelling. A storyline provided we do our jobs, we do the thing that will vector us into the next 20 years of adventure. BlizzCon. Are you with me, BlizzCon? We call this storyline the World Soul Saga.
World Soul Saga. A ver.
The World Soul Saga is so epic, as we covered. It cannot be contained within any single expansion. It is built to play out over multiple expansions over the next few years.
¿Qué?
Come on now.
¿Cómo? What?
Having said that, we are working on multiple ways to deliver this adventure to you a little faster than you're used to. We're not going to get into it at this BlizzCon, forgive me. But keep your ears peeled. I assure you, we are moving.
World of Warcraft.
And the last thing we really want is for y'all to have your grandkids controlling your mouse and your keyboard trying to wrap this thing up. So,
Qué pendejo.
it's coming. Also, given the scale of this monster, we have decided to change it up today. Here we go.
O sea que esta mierda va a durar muchos años. O sea, ya no hay expansiones de WoW.
Instead of just debuting your next expansion all on its lonesome, we have decided to give you a glimpse at your next 3 expansions.
¡A la mierda! 3 expansiones. Pues esto va a durar un huevo.
Does this meet with your approval, BlizzCon? My friends, I'm going to warn you, there may be mild spoilers ahead. Actually, I'm just kidding. They ain't mild. Buckle up.
A ver.
Are you ready, BlizzCon?
A ver, a ver, a ver, a ver.
The first part of the World Soul Saga and your 10th expansion is called World of Warcraft: The War Within. In this chapter, you will be descending into the heart of Azeroth itself,
Va a ser como
exploring
tipo
new subterranean kingdoms and engaging with ancient cultures like the Earthen and the terrifying Nerubians of Arshkahet.
Uy, qué de puta madre. Los Nervios.
But as the forces of darkness close in around our precious world soul, you, yeah, that's you, will be called to do what you always do, which is dispense indiscriminate justice upon all those who got it coming. Talk to me, BlizzCon.
No entiendo todavía qué va a pasar, pero a ver.
The second part of the World Soul Saga is called World of Warcraft: Midnight.
Lo del Emerald Dream.
In this chapter, you will be returning, ready, to the old world, to the fabled lands of Quel'Thalas. There, the forces of the Void have invaded Azeroth, intent on snuffing out the light of the Sunwell and plunging the world into darkness.
Ay, qué bacán.
You will not only help reunify the scattered elven tribes of Azeroth, but you will make your stand with the forces of the light and banish the shadow forever.
Y la tercera.
Of course, BlizzCon, it is Azeroth. Things may not go to plan. Things may just spiral wildly out of control, leading us to the third part of the World Soul Saga.
La mierda.
World of Warcraft: The Last Titan.
Esto hay para rato, World of Warcraft. Pues yo pensé que ya se iba a acabar ya.
Again be returning to the old world, this time to the wintry lands of Northrend. And there, at Ulduar, you will bear witness to the return of the Titans to Azeroth.
Ulduar no, Ulduar no, ya no quiero ver Ulduar en mi
You will
vida.
uncover a vast conspiracy, one that stretches throughout the history of the world, one that will challenge everything you think you know about the Titans, their intentions, and the true nature of Azeroth itself. In time, my friend, in time. And it's called Silithus. There you go. BlizzCon, my hope, our dear hope, is that you can see when it comes to WoW storytelling, we ain't screwing around. We are playing for all the marbles. We are working to establish a thundering heartbeat for this franchise. Now. Now, BlizzCon. Hearken to me.
War Chief.
Always wanted to say that. Thank you. Whether you are a current player, and I'm going to bet that most of you are, or maybe you jumped off the WoW train a few expansions ago,
Que la cagaron, que la cagaron.
now is the time to come home.
¿Será?
Now is the
¿Verdad?
time to pull on your boots,
No.
pick up your broadsword or your favorite glowy staff, and get in this fight.
World Soul Saga. A la mierda.
Friends, Azeroth needs her defenders now more than ever. Now, in a few moments, we are going to give you a deeper look at the war within. But before we do that, I want to leave you with a little something to chew on. I want to remind you all that sometimes very epic things can begin with
Están hablando de la nueva expansión del WoW.
small, heartfelt moments. What you're about to see is one of those moments. And with that, BlizzCon.
No hay subtítulo.
Proud defenders of Azeroth.
El resumen es que van a salir una nueva expansión del WoW.
Soul Saga begin.
Va a salir una nueva expansión del WoW, pero no es como que las típicas. Va a ser una expansión progresiva que va a ir pasando durante los años. O sea que no, prácticamente no tiene fin. Puta. Es el nuevo skin, el nuevo cinematic. El Anduin. Tu mierda, ¿no? Este es el hijo del Varian Ring, el rey. Entrale.
You're here to tell me we don't get to hide. Is that it?
You needed time. We stayed away. But time by itself heals nothing.
You didn't just come here for me.
No solo has venido por
It's
mí,
the
¿verdad?
visions.
Por las visiones.
You've seen them.
Las has visto.
I suspect many have lately.
Están viendo full visiones los dos.
Something, someone, is calling out from the heart of the world. Like a voice from a dream. Something dark is coming, Anduin. The world needs your light again.
La cagada.
My son. I'm not that person anymore.
¡Está loco!
I have no light. Not after what I've seen. Not after what I've done.
You are not your past, Anduin.
No, ni se te ocurra, te...
I trust you.
Hear me.
They're getting worse.
Un titán que les está hablando. Uy, la cagada. El Anduin está muy bien hecho, weón.
Look, whatever's coming, I'll stand with you. Of course I will. But we were drawn here by the voice. Who is it, Thrall? Who's calling out to us?
I'm not sure yet.
Está viejo el tral, weón.
But that sword was aimed at someone.
Bien, ¿ah? Bien. De puta madre. Bien hecho, ¿ah? Buen trailer, weón.
I guess we're not ignoring that sword anymore. I do have to say, though, every time I see that cinematic, and I've seen it many times, it gets me right in my heart. It feels like a new beginning, and it feels like coming home. And we are so excited about where we are going. And now that you've seen or heard the overview for the World So Saga, let's talk about the war within. As we all gather and explore beneath the surface, we'll find an ancient Nervian civilization.
Muy bacán.
They will be led by someone we were first introduced to in Legion, Xal'atath, a harbinger of the Void. The Void brings destruction and darkness that threatens all light in our world. The last time we saw Xal'atath, she promised we would meet again. And it turns out she was right. And while Anduin, Thrall, and others share the same visions emanating from the heart of the world, some are seeing something quite different.
Uy, 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 uy.
My visions are not the same as the others.
Claro, es que ella comparte huevas con el Void.
No radiance. No song. Just
the Void.
The shadow.
Claro,
taunting me from below.
¡Ah, cajet! La cagada. Hollow Fall. Esto está dentro del mundo. Mira, los Earthen. Este orco es más grande de lo normal.
The fate of our world rests upon the edge of a knife. And our battle lies deep within.
Otra de las hermanas que se vuelve mala.
In the war within, alongside beautiful, unique underground zones, we will have challenging
Ahora todo va a ser bajo tierra en
and
esta
some new
expansión.
features too that are built to last. If you like exploring on your own with a couple of friends or family, we have delves. These are a variety of bite-sized experiences for 1 to 5 players that will offer endgame rewards.
Delves.
You may also find in your delve a familiar character who'll be willing to fight alongside you. And if you're like me and you have an obsession with alts, we have warbands. With this feature, you could treat all of your characters like family and share banks,
Ah, mira
reputations,
qué bacán. Qué chévere.
We're also introducing a new layer of customization for your class specs with hero talents. You might want to take your character down the path of a Dark Ranger, let's say, or a Farseer, and more.
Ah, mira tú, Dark Ranger, Farseer, ¿qué más hay? Pues ¿cómo que era el Bolgin? Un Shadow Hunter. Los enanos, los Earthen.
I mean, who doesn't love a dwarf? The facial hair options are spectacular. There's so much more to talk about, so please join the What Next panel that's coming up right after the opening ceremony right here. What I can tell you, though, is that the call to get into the fight to save our world will ring out when The War Within releases next year.
Paul es...
And lastly, I sincerely want to say, we are so excited to begin this new
Paul
journey.
creo que es marzo.
And from our hearts to yours, thank you for bringing our world to life.
Creo que es marzo. O sea, la nueva expansión va a estar para marzo.
And now, with his own note of thanks, Mike Ibarra.
Thank you to all the teams who presented today. There really is so much to look forward over the next 2 days. And this is only the beginning. I can't wait to walk the halls of all of Anaheim with all of you. It is truly a joy to be here with the Blizzard team and our players. BlizzCon, be great to each other and enjoy the show.
Se acabó. Bueno, se acabó la introducción. Ahora vienen los paneles de qué sigue, qué trae de nuevo y todo lo demás. Oye, pero el trailer está locazo, ¿ah? Y ahora vienen los paneles, que eso no lo voy a ver porque ya es muy aburrido.
BlizzCon 2023 would like to thank our partners. Xbox. Power your dreams.
Power your dreams. O sea, ya acabó el lanzamiento. Ah, espera, vamos a poner Blizzard Entertainment. Han puesto ya los trailers. Diablo. Announce trailer. Esta cinemática es la que quiero ver. Está loca esa. Es las 3. Oh, está locaza la cinemática, loco. Las gráficas están muy chéveres. No hay títulos, subtítulos, ¿no? Es solo hay en inglés. Es lo mismo que nada.
You're here to tell me we don't get to hide. Is that it?
You needed time. We stayed away. But time by itself heals nothing.
You didn't just come here for me. It's the visions. You've seen them.
I suspect many have lately.
Sí.
Something
Han querido revivir, pues con la compra de Xbox le han metido más plata,
is
parece.
calling out from the heart of the world, like a voice from a dream. Something dark is coming, Anduin. The world needs your light again, my son.
I am not that person anymore. I have no light. Not after what I've seen. Not after what I've done.
No, de Xbox.
You are not your past, Anduin.
Lo que quiero es eso, saber si es que lo van a meter. ¿Cómo estás, amigo Pandita? Si lo van a meter dentro del Battle Pass de Xbox. El WoW. Eso no han dicho.
They're getting worse.
Ay, puta madre, ¿ah? Está muy bacán.
Look, whatever's coming, I'll stand with you.
Ahora voy a acabar. Ojalá dicen que WoW será gratis. Pues todavía no lo han afirmado, no han dicho nada, justo lo que me estaba pensando.
Who's calling out to us?
No han dicho nada todavía de eso. Imagino que en el What's Next de repente lo pueden decir, pero no creo. Podrían incluirlo en lo que es el Battle Pass de Xbox.
But that sword was aimed at someone.
Lo que quería ver es esto es lo de Cataclismo. Lo de Cataclismo también está bacán. No creo realmente que el WoW sea gratis. Realmente no lo creo. ¿Pueden incluir en el Battle Pass? Sí, lo pueden incluir en el Battle Pass. De que llegue a ser gratis, la verdad no lo creo. Solo tengo PlayStation. Cómprate una compu. Eso es literal. Se va a comprar miles de tokens, man. Lo que no han dado, pero mayor. Que no han dado mayor detalles algunos es lo de la nueva temporada de Classic. Lo de. ¿Cómo era? ¿Cómo era lo de Classic? De que bueno, solo van a lanzar primero. La primera expansión va a ser hasta el 25 y que la raid va a ser Show of and Keep. Bueno, la raid, la dungeon, eso es lo que tampoco entendí porque estaba impactado. Y esto es lo del... ¿Cómo se llama? Lo del Cataclysm Classic. Que seguro lo ha hecho... ¿Cómo se llama este brother? El... que hace los trailers de puta madre. ¿Cómo se llama? Bueno, entonces no hay Classic Plus. Lo que hay es el Classic, donde puedes crear tu personaje según como te dé la gana. Eso no lo había visto, que se pelean al extraza con Deadwing. Eso no lo había visto. Chogal. ¿Cómo mierda? Un Rogue. Se vienen cositas para el 2024. The Firelands.
is my realm.
Hurricane se llama, Hurricane. Les voy a ver qué hace los trailers chéveres. Era obvio que iban a ser Cataclysm Classic. Con la cantidad de gente que está jugando Classic ahorita. Blizzard. Lo que quiero ver es el... ¿Cómo se llama? Acá está. Me están repitiendo.
I have no light. Not after what I've seen. Not after what I've done.
You are not your past, Anduin.
Quiero ver es lo del... lo nuevo. Está volviendo a pasar, pero lo que quiero es... Me gustaría ver el panel ese, el Classic. A ver, espérate, vamos a ver si acá en Facebook está. Ahora vamos a entrar. Ahí está, Season of Discovery, que llega el 30 de noviembre.
Look, whatever's coming, I'll stand with you. Of course I will. But we were drawn here by the voice. Who is it, Thrall? Who's calling out to us?
I'm not sure yet. But that sword was aimed at someone.
Vamos a ver si hay algo más chévere, si no ya lo apago. Están pasando los trailers. Sí, ¿no? Sí, están pasando los trailers. Están pasando los trailers. Como que propaganda. Están pagando los trailers como propaganda. Bueno, ya yo lo voy a dejar acá. Ya esto lo veré solo. Gracias amigos por ver. Más tarde voy a hacer Fortnite. Porque el Fortnite va a salir el mapa antiguo. Que no sé qué, que no sé cuánto. Más tarde voy a jugar Fortnite para ver qué tal. Para darle una última oportunidad al Fortnite. Y si no, adiós Fortnite. Y nada muchachos. Y ya, bueno, me voy. Gracias amigos por haberme acompañado, por haberme visto, por haber estado conmigo. Y lo que soy, yo me voy a almorzar por no almorzar. Y nos vemos. Hasta la próxima.
Don't tell me that's it. Both hearts pumping. I got your back. For now.